Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Survival Stories 3. I am your host, Renovate, and today, guys, is episode number 12. It's actually a video I recorded about a week ago, and I wasn't going to post it or edit it or anything, but decided I would because it's for some people it's interesting, and it's basically how to set up this ME system and automate the inscribers that are behind us with the ME system. So I hope you guys enjoy it. It's going to be kind of out of whack with the progression that we're doing, but I've just been doing stuff since I've had a really bad cold and it's hard to talk. So, but I did record it, so hopefully you enjoy it. If you do, click that like button. If you're new to the channel, hit the subscribe button. We're aiming for 500. And yeah, guys. So I'll see you in a little bit. Enjoy the video, and then we'll probably catch back up with normal progress in episode number 13 with Botania. So I'll see you later. Alright guys, I just jumped on here. I wasn't going to record this, but a lot of people always ask me how you set these things up, so I'm going to go ahead and start recording. I already got the ME system stuff worked out, and I'm going to show you what I did. I've just been doing this. I woke up this morning. It is January the 1st. Woke up this morning and went ahead and set up our ME system. And did a bunch of dense cable. So the dense cable is going up and it's going all the way down to the end. These just are aluminum block covering, so it looks kind of like the ductwork. And then I made enough so I could make a run that way and a run that way. And then every once in a while we'll make a run and we'll just make it look like this. It just looks like it's part of the ductwork. It's kind of cool. And so these were our ME controllers. I did 3 of them. I don't think we're going to need any more than that. And then I finished out our little area down here, so it just looks kind of clean. I did some of those laboratory blocks, which is just iron and nether quartz, I believe. And then I did a couple of carpenter blocks down there with some glowstone in it, so it could illuminate it. And that's why you see all these blocks here. And then I did a couple of them around the edges, and then you'll see these blocks here. So what I'm doing right now is I'm setting up the processors and I'm automating it. So what's happening here is I'm coming over here, and these are our inscribers. This bottom one here is the silicone press. Now on the silicone press, because you always need that one as the beginning one, I didn't use an ME interface. I just used an export bus, and inside that export bus is a silicone. Because I want this thing, no matter if it ever sees silicone in our system in here, it's going to pull it out and automatically make one of the silicone presses, because that's the start of the big ones. Now on these, I don't want to waste materials. Like, this is the logic, so I don't want to have it pull out gold non-stop and make the logic presses. So what I did here is I made an ME interface. Sorry guys. And I went ahead and put the pattern in here to make that. And so how you do that is you make one of these pattern terminals, and you make some blank patterns. And right here where it says processing pattern or crafting pattern, if it's a crafting pattern and it's something that's a recipe in the NEI, if I were to stick this gold here, it's going to automatically know that 1 piece of gold makes 9 nuggets. But if I click on the processing pattern, which is the furnace, you're basically telling it that you're going to create a process, and it doesn't know the recipe. So you're going to create a process or a recipe, and it's going to encode it into this blank pattern. So what we want to do is tell that inscriber over there, the logic one, that any time that I have a piece of gold and I call out to have it manufacture this is what it needs. This is the recipe that it needs. So what's going to happen is when I make this, actually it's already made it over there, it's going to show up in here as a craft, and it'll say craft underneath here. So we already made that, so I can actually go back over here and I can show it to you. So that's right there. So for this one and the next couple ones, you're just going to need ME interfaces, because all you want it to do is tell it to craft it. Anytime that you do, then you come over here and tell it to. And you can tell it to craft however many you want. So you say 10, 20, 30, it depends on what you're making. So we did this one, and then as I was doing this, I'm like, you know what? I should probably show this to the viewers, because a lot of times people want to see this kind of stuff. So that's what I'm doing. So let's eat real quick. And this right here is going to be the engineering one. Right there, engineering. So for the engineering press, sorry if I sound nasally, I still have a really bad cold. Sorry, let's just deal with it. So we're going to go over here and we're going to tell it, I don't think I have one that's just a press. I think I have the whole entire circuit. It'd be up here. So we have calculation. Actually, I don't think we have any of them, do we? So let's type in engineer. We have 5 of them. So let's go back. So what I need to do is you just take one diamond and you come over here. And let's hook this up with power. So we're going to run power up the side. And then I'm not going to import it or anything. I'm just going to go ahead and make it. So we're going to throw a diamond in here. And it's going to fabricate just the engineering circuit. That's all we need. So now what we can do is we can come over here into our pattern terminal. And right here, make sure it's on the processing pattern. And we take out a diamond, put it right there. And then we're going to say, if I have a diamond, it will make one of these. And so you click encode pattern. Now you have the encode pattern. It's right there. If you have this in your inventory, it's going to show up like this. If you hold your shift button, it'll actually show what it makes. So then we're going to come back over here. We're going to put an ME interface here on the side. In that interface, we're going to go ahead and put the printed circuit like this. Oh, that's the wrong one. Put that one. And then we're going to run another cable up to it like that. Okay. So I'm using black cable. So, and I shouldn't have did that for recording purposes because you guys can't really see it. But anytime you use a cable, whether it's blue, black, or pink, or whatever color you use, anytime that these things get hooked up, you want to wait until you see right here, it'll turn black. So on mine, it's black. If you use blue, it'll show up bright blue. If it's green, it'll show up green. That just lets me know that we are doing good on our channels. Now, if it doesn't light up, that means I've used too many channels. I think on this one, I have it so that I'm only using 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we should have 8 channels directly on this one. So I have that smart cable right there. It's showing that I have, I don't know if I don't have Optifine on, so I can't zoom in. But you can see that that first white one has showed up. If you look real close, you can see that there's 4 dark blue ones. So that means I have 3 channels left, which is good. So we got that one set up. So on the back side of this, let's chisel out this little area right here. On the back side of this, we want to put an import bus. Because on ME system, import means import it into the system. Export means export it out of the system. So we put an import bus on the back, and that's just going to let that inscriber know that anytime, now watch this right here, I'll turn black. Bam, that's what I'm talking about. So if you look down there, we got a second yellow, or a second white line, which means that we have a channel that's connected, which is good. So, but as I was saying, anytime that you have something going on, the only way to get it back into the system is to create an import bus. So now what we're going to do is we're going to put in the last one, which is the calculation processor, which is right here. I actually have some of those already in there. Okay, so then we're going to put this on the top, like this. I'm going to put a block here, like that. And then we're going to put this on the top. Inside there, we're going to put this press, just like that. And then for that one, I think we needed pure Certus quartz. And let me see if I have any pure left. Pure nether quartz? No, I don't. So let's see. How are we going to make that? We can make it really fast. I don't think that... Let me check my bags. I don't remember what I did with my... Nope, that bag's empty. Nope, that bag is empty. Okay, let me get... I'll have to get my stuff out of the chest downstairs and the rest of the stuff. I got the growth chamber and the other thing, so I'll need to get that real quick. And then we'll be right back. We'll finish this up, and I'll show you how this all works. And this will just be like a quick tutorial before we do a bunch of other stuff. Be right back. Alright, we're back. So I got this crystal growth chamber, and I think the issue I am going to have... let's try something right here. We got that there. Do I have anything sitting there? I got that. Which could be its own channel. And we could actually probably have it sit on top of here. So we'll try that. Let's do this. Let's see if we can set this on top. We're going to take this out and that out. And we'll put this bad boy up here on the top. So let's put this up here. Whoops. Yeah, daggone it. Yeah, there we go. Let's put this right here. I guess it really doesn't matter which direction it goes. And it says it's online, so it must be getting power. I don't have to do anything with the power. That's cool. So let's put this thing, these covers back on. These covers are awesome. I love these things. Okay, so the crystal growth chamber sits there. And let's check something. Oh, you know what? I actually grabbed the wrong one. Crap. I needed the big one. So hold on, let me go get it. Alright, we're back. So the one thing I want to do is I want to put this accelerated growth chamber that we had downstairs. I want to put it, hold on, my mouse stopped working. There we go. I want to put it on the upside of this thing, like right there. So it is getting power and it's sleeping. So we want to tell it, we want to give it an interface. And I'll explain about this later. But for right now, we actually need to give it an interface and an import bus. Poop. I guess we could just do it from right here. This is going to look kind of bad. I guess that's okay. So let's put an import bus right here on the side. And then let's do any cable. Yeah, we do have a cable right there. So let's just do this. Put that there. Like that. That work? And yeah, that works. Cool. Let's put that. Let's put this. Actually, no, we could do it like this. That works. Yeah, it works. Yeah, that's not bad. Okay, we'll just do that, and I don't know if I can cover that. Nope, I can't. So this just looks kind of odd. But what we need to do on this is we need to make some of the pure Certus quartz, which I believe is just taking Certus quartz. Get into my system. There we go. Certus quartz and some sand. Do we have any sand? Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Okay, let's go get some sand. Where's my backpack? There's my parachute. Okay, let's actually go this way. There's actually an exit here. We'll go get some sand over here on the beach. Right down here. Let's just drop down in the water. And then we'll take some of this. Yeah. There we go. So now let's fly back up. Go to our base. And let's go over here. And let's put, actually we need to make the seed. The seed is by taking sand, like so. And then, where did we do with our Certus quartz dust? Did we not even grab it? It doesn't even look like we freaking grabbed it. Okay, let's go back here. It's actually still in here. Let's make a couple of them, like so. And there we go. So we need to put those into this. So what this thing here does, this is from AE2 stuff. This is basically like taking a crystal growth chain, or the accelerator, and you put a bunch of them in the recipe. If we go into Applied, I'll show you the recipe while it's cooking up. So this is the normal one, the crystal growth accelerator. Basically, you take a bunch of these things, and you put them around. Let's do, what is it called? AE2. There we go. This is the recipe for it. So it's a hopper, a cable, a chest, and a bunch of these. So what that does is allows this thing to cook up extremely fast. So there we go. And we did an import bus, so it's already put them in the system. It's excellent. So now we need to grab that, and it's going to be down here. So this is going to be a pure Certus. Let's actually just grab two. Let's take them with us. We don't need that, and we don't need hardly any of this stuff, really. None of this stuff. I did go to the Nether, and I took a soul vial with me, and I clicked on a wither skeleton. So I don't know if this is actually going to be what we're going to need. So we'll find out. So I need to come over here, break that, and then come up here. Oops, there we go. And then come in here and we're going to make one real quick so that we have the actual thing. So that's going to do its work. And it's going to make us one of these. Cool. So now we go back and do the same thing and repeat the process. So we're going to clear this out. We're going to say anytime I have a pure Certus quartz and I want to make one of these, this is the recipe. And then we're going to say click yes, encoded pattern. Awesome. So now we're going to come back over here and break this block again. And then, and there we go. And then come in here on the side and let's get an interface. Put the interface on the side, and then we're going to tell it to put in this one right here, like so. And then we're going to hook this up, boom. And then hook this up with power. Actually, you know what? It did it without, just let's see here. Did these things get power? Huh. I wonder if they get power by being stacked, because that thing actually worked and it didn't have any power. That's weird. Okay. Anyways, so now we need to put on the back is an import bus. So anytime it makes the item, we're going to say grab it. So let's put the cable on the back, like so, and it should turn black. Bam, good. And this should be completely filled. It is awesome. So that is the system right there. I do want to check something real quick, just for my own good. Let's do this. Let's break that and that. Make sure there's none down here. There's not. Okay. Let's go back upstairs. I just want to see if the power is transferring through those cables or not. I don't believe it does. I think you have to hook up power on the side. And that's why I used the quartz fiber. It actually will just separate the power, so it's not using it. Let's go ahead and grab... I actually had one of these left, so let's go ahead and just put that in there and see if it works. If it works, that's going to be awesome. So let's go ahead and put that in there. And it does work. And it's going to pull it in. Bam. Awesome, that's good to see. So it must be pulling power out of these. I didn't think it did. So something must have changed, or I've just been doing it wrong for all these years, which wouldn't be surprising. So let's go ahead and clean this up just a little bit. Put the blocks back. Jeez Louise. Put the blocks back in like that, and then I don't need to see any of this. And then we'll clean up the back side later. So what we're going to do now, we have all this. Now we got to make the final product. So how are we going to do that? Well, that's a little bit more tricky. Did we put the other inscribers in there? What did we do with the other inscriber? Did I go ahead and put it in here? I might have. Let's type this, inscribe. Oh crap. Might have lost my inscriber. Let's see. In there? Nope. Uh-oh. Let me go locate where I put that inscriber. That's kind of odd. There's 4 there, and I should have 5, unless I'm just not seeing it. Nope. I must have set it down somewhere. We'll be right back. Okay, I did find it. I put it in a chest over here on the side. But what I want to do now is make some more black cable. So I'm trying to find my ink. And where is my ink? Let's just type in ink. Ink. There we go. It only takes 1. And let's do... Is that going to be enough? This should be enough. If not, we'll come back and make some more. And I'll tell you why. Let's go downstairs real quick and I'll show you why. If I look at this cable right here, now on these dense cables, they're allowed to hold a maximum of 32 channels. So right now I have 8 coming in this way, and it's showing that I'm using, out of the 32, I'm already using 16, because it's halfway full. Each one of these is going to show 4, so 4, 6, so there's 8. So it's already shown I'm using 16, so I must have 8 up at the top somehow. Don't know how. So what I want to do now is I need to come over here. Since this one's filled, I need to run a whole nother cable by itself. So we need to do that, and we'll just do that from up above. I'll break the blocks because that smart cable is filled. So we'll come up here, and we will. It's pretty easy to get to because it's right here on the center. So we'll go like this. And then I'm going to do this. Now, when they get that close together, what you can do is use one of these cables. They're called cable anchors. Let's just grab a couple of those. And then these cable anchors will help our cables to not touch. Now, if they're different, oh my God, if they're a different color, they won't touch. But you can use these cable anchors, and they're kind of cool. So we want to do that. So what we want to do here is we're going to come back all the way over to here and click on that, and we're going to pull a new line of channels this way. Let's keep going. And then we'll just cover that with some of those aluminum things and make it look like ductwork. So right here, what we want to do is we're going to need to tell this inscriber to not only pull out redstone, to not only always pull out the silicone press, but we're going to tell it to make the other 3 presses. So what we need to do here is come over here. I want to make sure I get this right because I'm going to need to get access to all 3 sides. So we need to come in from the bottom, the side, and then the back. So let's see. We need to put the silicone or the press here. That's good. And so in here we want to tell it to always export out of the system. So we need an export bus right there. And then we need to actually get to it. This isn't going to be easy. So let's... Too bad we don't have flying abilities. Oh, can't get to it. There we go. Come on, there we go. So from here we want to import export. And I don't think I had any on me. I don't. So we'll leave that right there. But we do want to bring this cable on over like so to there. It should turn on black. Boom, good. And then let's tear out this wall. Get up here. Good. And then from this side, this is going to be, so we need this here. We always need to have redstone here. So we're going to tell it to always put redstone. We're going to do an export for redstone. Now, let's see. Do we want to do that or not? Let's see here. Always put redstone in there. I don't always want to put redstone in there. Let's try something first. We'll do this together. So what we're going to do is tell that thing to always pull out the silicones, which are going to be down here, right here, bam. So we put this in here. This is going to always export silicone, like that. I already put it in there, good. And then we want to tell this one to put in redstone. I guess, you know, even if you tell it to always do redstone, it's only going to put in 1. It's not going to put in multiples, so it'd be okay to do this. So do this, and then put a piece of redstone in there. So that's going to put a piece of redstone. Oh, we didn't hook it up. Let's come off of that, up to there. Should turn black. Bam, and it should put a redstone right there. Boom, good. So what we want to do now is on the top, we want to put an ME interface, like so. And on this ME interface, we're just going to tell it that anytime that it makes, oh, we need some more blank patterns. So let's make some more blank patterns. Let's clear this out. What does it take to make a blank pattern? Blank. There we go. Let's see how many we can make. Oh, wait a second. Clear that out. Let's go to this one and do it. Blank. Boom. Boom. How many can we make? 2. That's good. We only need 1, actually. Actually, we do need 3. Poop. What is we short? We're short. What was we short? Is that the calculation? Probably. Oh, we got Certus quartz. I mean, come on. We got plenty of Certus quartz. Don't we? Yeah, we got plenty of Certus quartz. What the heck? Okay. There we go. Sorry about that. Wow. So we got 3 of those. Cool. So what we want to tell it to do is, here's number 1. Anytime I have this, I want to make, what is that, the calculation one? I want to make the calculation circuit. So did we not have any made? Doesn't look like we had any made. Do we have any of them made? Well, let's just do this one first. Let's take that one out. Anytime I have a printed logic, oh, right there you can see it says craft. Awesome. Anytime I have one of these, it's going to make one of these. That's what I want to tell it to do. Bam. Okay, let's clear that. And then anytime I have... Do I have a diamond one? This is the engineering. Did we make one? Yeah, we did. Anytime I have one of these, I'm going to make one of these. There you go. So let's put the blank pattern in there and click print. There we go. So we got these two. So now we just need to actually make a calculation press, which I don't think we have. Actually, we do. Why is it doing this? Okay. So make me look like an idiot. So anytime we have a calculation press, we want to make a calculation processor. That's all you got to do. Boom. Done. Okay. So now you're going to take these over here and put these in here. And then we're going to put, uh-oh, did we leave it in there? And there we go. We just didn't take it out. Okay. So this is going to tell this the three things to make. We're going to make that, that, and that. Okay. And so then we're going to take the pipe like this. Do we want it correct around the side? I guess that'd be okay. Whoops. Nope, we don't want to do that. Yeah. Let's put, do we have one of those cable things with us? Yeah, we do. Good. Let's put this here, and then that should be good. So let's go like this, and then like that, and that should turn black. Bam, good. And this system is all set up. So let's fill in all this crap that we broke, like this, and we'll decorate this later. And then let's clear all this out. I think I let too many of them drop downstairs, so they're probably not gonna still be down there. Yeah, they're not. They disappeared. That's okay. So what this is gonna do is now we can go over here and clear this out. Let's put these in. Let's put that silicone in. And now we can go up to here and we can tell it, let's say, let's go ahead and take these out. See, I took all those out. And let's say I want to make one of these. So we'll go to craft. It's gonna say which one. Just say next. No crafting CPUs. That's right. We need to make crafting CPUs. I got ahead of myself, guys. Sorry about that. So, but that's how you set this up. And actually, you know what? I'll call this a really quick tutorial video on how to set this up. I'll go ahead and make another video explaining how to set up the crafting CPUs. And we'll get this stuff started. So hopefully you guys enjoyed that little video, guys. It's just a little quick video I did this morning. And if you are liking the series, click the like button. If you're new to the channel, hit the subscribe button, guys. It's 2016. My goal is 500 subscribers. Let's get that really fast and have a new goal. So hopefully you guys enjoyed it. I'll see you soon.